All right. Well, hello, everybody. It's Taria Vision Avant. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if I just cut myself off at the beginning of the video, so I'll say it again. My name is Taria Vision Avant. Welcome, everybody, to this training series where I want to show you a tool that I believe that you guys can utilize for building your business in a major way. Now, this tool is specifically for LinkedIn, okay? I think I get it maybe 9 out of 10 times where I'm talking to entrepreneurs and talking to them about building their LinkedIn and leveraging it for business, where a lot of people are saying, well, I don't use LinkedIn, I don't use LinkedIn, I don't use LinkedIn. But I'm here to tell you guys that LinkedIn is a tool that you absolutely need to get on. You absolutely need to get on. And the reason why is because, ladies and gents, with LinkedIn, you're meeting more executives, more CEOs, more people that are going to be decision makers in regards to getting you funding, to getting you to speak at conferences, workshops, et cetera, et cetera. And so LinkedIn is just an incredible tool that a lot of people are not using as far as social media. And I want to show you guys a tool that is going to most definitely take your business to another level. Now, just to introduce a little bit about what I do before I go into the series, because it's going to be a series of individual videos. What I do, guys, is I work with entrepreneurs, okay? I work with small business owners that are really at a level where they're earning some profit, but they're really ready to take their business to the next level, whether you are in network marketing or you are a solopreneur. My goal is to show you how to take your information, whether it be information that you know in your business. Some of you guys, maybe you haven't yet got started in business, but you do have a story, or you've gotten through some situations in your life where you want to be able to take that and help other people. Well, I show you how to take your information, or how to even take your pain and turn that into profits. Now, me, myself, as well as our educators, guys, we have incredible educators that are spread out throughout the United States as well as Canada, where we are going to show you guys how to be able to do that. And the vehicles that we like to train on are teaching you how to write a book for business. And so I believe every entrepreneur should write a book. Number 2, we also teach you public speaking success. We also have a course that teaches you about building your coaching business, as well as how to host success events. But you know what? With all of those 4 different programs, you know what's also important? Social media. And so I want to be able to bring to you guys a series on different tools that I use to help build up my social media. And I think that this is going to help you. Now, let's talk about this first and foremost, because I probably won't do too many trainings. Maybe I will, I don't know, on pay-per-click marketing and pay per click, right? And what I mean is that every time somebody clicks on an ad that you post, you actually would pay a fee. And the reason why I won't probably get into that is because I've just myself started using pay-per-click marketing probably within the past year. But for me, for the several years that I've been an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur, because I was a very unsuccessful entrepreneur too for a long time. But the years that I've been successful, it started back in, I want to say around 2009, when I started really earning a profit. Let me tell you something, honey, there is power in the inbox, okay? Power in the inbox. And what I mean by that is communication. There's a lot of people on social media today, guys, and all they're doing is posting, advertisement, posting, and nobody's communicating anymore. And so I want to show you tools that I use that actually allow me to help out with communicating better with people on social media, because if you can communicate effectively, you can increase your coinage, okay? Then we're here all about making coins and contacts. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to show you a tool that I have been using now to build my LinkedIn. And in the comments below, okay, for those of you who are watching YouTube, by the way, make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? But those of you who are watching this live, I will add it to the comments. There is an affiliate link, okay, that you guys can actually click on. And so I would appreciate if you guys, since I'm showing you these tools, I would appreciate if if you would actually sign up through my link. But you know, however you decide to do it, whatever, I don't mind. I just want you guys to learn these tools that are going to help you build your business. I feel like if I can help you more, then guess what? That's going to help us all together. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen so I can show you this tool for LinkedIn. So the next few videos, we're going to have a series on this. We're going to be talking to you guys about building up your LinkedIn profile. All right, so that's me on Facebook right now, broadcasting live. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to log into LinkedIn, and this is the tool over here. And it's called Linked Helper, okay? So if you want to, you have to open it up in Chrome. Okay, now in case you don't know what that is, this is what Chrome is. Matter of fact, if I go down here, you see this is the Chrome icon. So this is a browser that if you don't have it on your computer, you need to go ahead and make sure you do have it on your computer. If you don't have it, all you simply need to do, you can go to Google and you can, in Google, whatever browser you're in, type in download Google Chrome. As you see, it pops right up. And it might be a different one for Mac or for PC. And so you can download the Google Chrome browser so that you're able to utilize this tool, okay? And then what we're going to do is go to linkedhelper.com. That's the website. And this is the actual tool, okay? Now, truth be told, y'all, I've been using this tool only for 30 days. And it's just amazing. That's all I can say. I'm like so grateful that I found this thing. And so you could try it for free. And if you click right here, try for free, it's going to take you to the download where you can install it, okay? But remember, also you can go to the comments as well if you want to go ahead and find it there. And you can download it and get yourself rocking and rolling. Now, once it's downloaded, what you're going to see on your browser is over here. You see this little icon? This is the Linked Help browser, Linked Helper browser, Linked Helper browser. I'm so used to saying LinkedIn, so it confuses me. But this is, if you click here, you can do so much. You know, you can look at different things, you know, different types of questions and stuff like that. But I wanted to create an individual video to show you each individual thing so it's not confusing, because I'm gonna tell you, if you're not really used to using LinkedIn, this tool right here can seem very overwhelming, but it really is not that difficult, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to teach you guys on this particular video is I'm going to teach you how to get new connections, okay? So let's say, for example, how many of you guys maybe do events? If you do events, in the comments of this, I would love to know what kind of events you guys do. In fact, if you have an event coming, comment below and actually put the website, the link to it. By the way, if you're looking for speakers, darling, and that's what I do, I would love to come and speak. But no, if you have an event coming up, just put it in the comments below and we would love to see that, okay? Also, where are you guys located? Put your city and state or even your country, okay? So sorry guys, my nose is itching. Okay, so anyway, so let me go ahead and get to this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm logged into LinkedIn, as you can see. Right? And when you log into LinkedIn, now what I will tell you guys is this: I am a premium member with LinkedIn. And so I do pay a fee of $60 a month. And it allows me to do a little bit more. I think it allows me to connect with an unlimited number of people. And so if you don't have a premium account, you might not, I mean, I would say test it out and see what happens. And if it tells you that you've maxed out on the number of people that you can connect with, well, then you know you may want to go ahead and possibly spend that extra. But that's only one feature that Linked Helper is going to show you with as far as adding connections. There's other things that you can do as well. So, you know, I want you to, you know, play around with all these different things before making that $60 a month investment. Okay. So anyway, so I'm here at LinkedIn on the homepage, and what I want to do is do a search, and I'm actually looking to search for people. Now, I just moved here to Houston, Texas. And so I'm looking to connect with more people in Houston. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this magnifying glass so that it opens up the entire search screen. Let me close Linked Helper right now. And what I want to do is find people that are in Houston that are second connection. Now, let me explain what that is. See, first connection, these are people that I am already, I guess you can say, like in the world of Facebook, because I know many of us know Facebook because we're, you know, a lot of us are on it. Facebook, that's what you would call a Facebook friend. This is somebody who has accepted to be your friend, right? And they're your friend. Well, on LinkedIn, they're called connections. And LinkedIn allows you to do searches for first, second, and third. So what that means is that, let's say, for example, I click here to go to second, it's going to literally go and look at everybody that I'm already connected to, okay? And it's going to search who they're connected to and find out based on the search parameters that I put in here. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? So let's say right here, I'm going to go and look for location, and I'm looking for Houston because I just moved here. So I'm looking to connect with people in Houston. So I'll say Houston, Texas. And LinkedIn is an international based tool. So if you're in another country, this can also work for you. So when I did a search for Houston, Texas, it's now showing me 2 million people. Okay. I only want to connect with people that are on my second, and it's going to help to reduce the number. It may still be a lot. Okay. 8,937. That's awesome. Right now, let's say as well that maybe I'm looking to connect with people who are in a specific industry, right? Maybe, you know, I have identified that my target market are people. In fact, this is really good because I was just doing a strategy session call with a couple yesterday and I was talking about possibly maybe targeting people in the health and wellness space, right? And so let's say that I'm only looking to target people in health and wellness, right? Well, I can target people in health and wellness. Let's say I want to also, so you see it reduced the number to 381. Let's say I want to add another industry as well, right? And I could just kind of type in whatever. Let's say speaking. Let's see if that, no, it doesn't have that. Public speaking, public policy. It's not going to have every single thing, but I'm going to type in to see. Education. So writing and editing, maybe I want to target people in that space, right? Maybe I want to target people who are in management positions. Nonprofit organization management, investment management, education management, et cetera, et cetera. So you can specifically target people based on industries, right? I'm not going to do that though. I'm just going to leave that open. Maybe even keywords. Maybe you want to target people who have like CEO in their title. So that reduced it to 842 CEOs that are in Houston, Texas. Okay. And so, matter of fact, I'm going to leave that search because I really, I want to connect with CEOs. So let's go ahead and leave that open. So 842. So now I'm going to open up Linked Helper. So I'm going to open it up. And the first thing that I want to do, and when I open this up, guys, and you see where I click those 3 different lines. So like if I click right here, these are all the different things that LinkedIn Helper will help you to do. And we're going to go through videos teaching all these different ones. Okay. So the first that I want to do is I want to collect. So remember, I'm looking to collect connections. Okay. So I'm going to collect contacts. All right. So right here, I'm going to click on collect and select invite second and third contacts. Now notice we only selected second, okay? We did not go to third, but if I wanted to actually add in third, I could do that too. That might increase my number substantially. Look, it did 26,000. That's a lot of people, right? So I'm gonna just keep it at second for now. All right, hopefully you guys are still with me. So second right here, 842 people with CEO in their title. So I'm going to go ahead and click on LinkedIn Helper. And what I want to do is I want to actually invite them. Okay. But before I invite them to be my connection, to be my friend, I need to collect all 842 of them into a list. So I'm going to collect all of them right now into a list. And I clicked on collect. Now, while this is doing that, I'm going to also show you because it's going to start collecting them. You can also send a custom message to every person that you've put in this list. Oh my God, this tool is amazing. So I'm going to go here to the message space right here. And it says right here, this is a message that I was already sending out. And so as you can see, it says, hello, first name. I'd love to connect with you here on LinkedIn. Also, I wanted to see if you would be in Atlanta because I'm doing a book launch, right? So I don't want that message to go out, right? Because that's not going to make sense. So I say, I'd love to connect with you here I see that you are a CEO here in Houston. I just moved here from Atlanta and looking to connect with movers and shakers. Are you a part of any great organizations out here? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead, and so it's gonna put their first name, and then it's just a simple message. Now I will say that this is kind of long, so I'm gonna actually remove this part right here. I just moved to Houston from Atlanta. I don't like my message to be too long, and looking to connect with movers and shakers. Are you? And so that's a nice 3-line message. It's not too long, because the longer the message, the less likely they're going to actually read it and reply back to you. So this will be the message that I send out. Okay. And then what's going to happen is, hold up. I'm going to stop that real quick. And so now what it's doing, guys, it's literally collecting all these people to a list. So you see 768 people. Okay. Now, oh my goodness. One of the things I just messed up. Hold on. It's collecting them to the Atlanta people list, and we didn't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is click on stop collecting, and I'm going to actually delete this list. And I forgot to go ahead and create this list. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and create a new list, and we're going to call it Houston CEOs, and click create. Sorry about that, guys. And now what we're going to do is go back to collecting all over again. And so it's going to start collecting all the people that are here on this list. We might have to refresh it though, because it's starting to act a little silly. So let's refresh this. I'm going to go back to it again and show you this search just one more time. So I'm going to do this search. I'm going to go and search for, it's second CEO. It looks like it's working now. Collect. There we go. It is working. You see, it starts moving on its own. That's what's, I don't know, it's weird. Like, this tool is pretty weird. So it's starting to collect, I believe. Let's see. I just don't see it moving, so I just want to make sure. So I'm going to refresh it just one more time, only because I want to make sure that we get a good, proper list, and you'll see how it's going to start messaging them. Okay, so it's collecting now. I just refreshed it, and so it's collecting it to the Houston CEOs list. Now, the reason why I didn't want it to collect all the 70 or 20, whatever the 20,000, that's a lot of people. And I don't want to have lists that are too long, because granted, you know, it is a numbers game. My number one goal is to get people to reply back to me, right? However, if you're messaging out, you know, all these people, you know, the challenge is that now you got to respond to them all. And the key here is to build some kind of connection. Now, as this is collecting, what I will tell you guys is that on social media, my goal is to connect with people, create communication, create a relationship online, and also find a way to take it offline. I'm not a big advocate of doing a whole lot of one-on-one coffee meetings. I know some people are. I just won't say I am, only because those one-on-one coffee meetings can be very, very long. And I don't know about you, but I'm just very, very specific about my time. And so what I like to typically do is find events. So if I have met someone that is an influencer that's doing great things, well, then maybe I'll try to see, hey, do you know of any events that are coming up? Or let them know about something that maybe I'm going to, if there's somebody within my local market, especially if I'm looking to expand my connections and relationships with people here in Houston. If it's somebody that's long distance, which I'll show you another example of what I might do in a situation like that. I'll create a little bit of communication, but maybe my goal is to get them to sign up for like my ebook or get a free subscription to my ebook. Well, then I convert them very quickly after a few conversations back and forth and ask them, have they had a chance to read my ebook? And 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, no, I've never read it. Where is it at? Well, here's the link where you can actually go to get a copy. So anyways, as you see, it's collecting the people. And so for the purposes of today, I'm just going to go ahead and stop collecting, right? And so you see we have our message, right? And so it's going to actually, it cleared out the message. So I got to type the message again because I refreshed it and I didn't save it. So I'm going to type in the message, hello, and we want to include the first name, right? Hello, first name. And then I'll say something like, I look forward to, no, I'm just going to say, I see that you are in Houston. I just moved here from Atlanta, looking to connect with movers and shakers like yourself. Are you a part of any organizations out here? Now, another tip, guys, is whenever I'm communicating with someone new, I always finish it with a question. Sometimes the question might be as simple as, how are you doing today? Or how was your weekend? Or what did you accomplish over the weekend? I'm always finishing it with some kind of question where 9 times out of 10, either they're going to give me some good information, like they're going to share with me an organization that maybe I can join. Or, for example, like if I say, so how was your weekend? They're going to say, my weekend was great. How was yours? And so I was using that as a technique to get a lot of people to register for my virtual conference. And so when they say, how was yours? I say, it was incredible. In fact, I'm finishing up the last final touches of my virtual conference, New Year, New You. Have you registered for it? And they'll say, no, I haven't registered for it. I say, well, you gotta register for it. We say, well, what's the link? And then they register. And so this right here has helped me. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. And so now we've collected 110 people. We have our message. And what we want to do next is we want to start inviting them. Now I can go here to start profile invites, or I can click right here to invite, but I'm going to just do it right here. And now what it's going to start doing, ladies and gentlemen, is it's going to start inviting those people on the list that we've put together of Houston CEOs. I put CEOs, right? Of Houston CEOs. It's going to start messaging them and sending them that message. Now, here's a big don't when you're doing this. Do not, ladies and gents, if you are in a company and you sell a product or service or you're in network marketing, do not, on the first introduction, send people your capture page or send people a video for them to watch of your product or service, or send them this is the worst, a book. Keep it down to 3 lines. Keep it very simple, because your goal is to make a connection, not necessarily a sale, okay? It's all about building coins or contacts. And right now, we want to build contacts. So you see what it's doing? It's actually sending out the message. This thing is so cool. It's like, and it does it so that it doesn't go too fast, so that you're not flagged as if like, okay, this is a robot doing this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and let's just send this out. Now I'm going to tell you guys to send out 120 people in queue, right? So it can take a bit of a while. The invite period right now, I have 100 between 24 hours. And so like if I wanted to go a little faster, I may reduce this time period so that it'll invite more people at a faster rate, right? But we want to still make sure that it doesn't do anything kind of cray, right? So you can always make this shorter. Like maybe you want it to be 10 or something. See, that's too high. It's going to flag me. So I'm going to just keep it at 20. Let me see. Maybe 21 will let me. Yeah. See, it's going to warn you that it might be too fast and you don't want LinkedIn to block you out. So this can take a while. So when you're doing this, what you want to do is just kind of set it up, and then maybe you can go and run errands and come back to your LinkedIn, and you'll come back with messages in your inbox. So that is the first video, guys, where we're teaching you how to use Linked Helper. And this one is specifically on building connections with second or third connections within your LinkedIn profile. So that is the first tip. We're going to come back with another video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for being here, darlings. And I'll see you guys on the next video.